Tonight, a former law enforcement official is accusing Governor Ron DeSantis of delaying the release of public records.
Under Florida's sunshine laws, all citizens have a right to see what government leaders are doing. But a former high-ranking official with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement says the governor's office is making it more time-consuming for citizens to get those records.
News 6 investigator Mike DeForest has been digging into this subject really for years now. So, Mike, what are you learning about this?
Well, Matt, it was last year our News 6 investigation revealed that the office of Governor Ron DeSantis was delaying the release of public records, sometimes for months. Now, a former chief of staff with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement says he witnessed those delays firsthand. Veteran police officer Shane Desgin spent more than half of his career working at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, most recently as the agency's chief of staff. But Desgin says he was suspended last fall and forced to retire following a dispute over public records. The Washington Post is suing FDLE, trying to obtain travel records of Governor Ron DeSantis while he was campaigning for president. Last year, Florida lawmakers passed a bill that shielded some of the governor's travel records from public disclosure. But in this sworn declaration, Desgin says the specific records requested by the Washington Post would allow the public to understand how their tax dollars are used and would not have threatened the safety of the governor. FDLE originally agreed to release those travel records to the Washington Post, according to Desgin, but he says the governor's office overruled that decision.
Government and the sunshine and those laws were put in place to make sure that the folks that hired us to do these jobs, the citizens of our state, can make sure that they keep track with everything that is going on in government.
Most Florida leaders will tell you public records should be easily accessible. But last year, News 6 uncovered these internal documents that revealed how the governor's office was intervening in public record requests made to state agencies like FDLE. Instead of releasing the records to the public immediately, this handwritten log shows that state agencies sometimes forward records to the governor's office for a secondary review, where they can remain for weeks or months. According to Desgin, this extra layer of review often unquestionably delayed FDLE's ability to timely respond to public record requests. Neither I nor anyone on FDLE's staff could control or expedite the Executive Office of Governor's review of public records. A spokesperson for FDLE says the agency does not comment on pending litigation, but tells News 6, quote, Mr. Desgin was placed on leave for insubordination, mismanagement of state funds, agency policy violations, creating a hostile work environment, and unethical behavior. Governor, it's been about 1 year since your staff confirmed that your office was delaying the release of public records made to state agencies like FDLE, DCF, so your staff could do a secondary review on them. 1 year later, is your office still doing those reviews, and if so, why?
I don't get involved in that, so I'll just refer you to them. As you know, this is all legal. There's different general counsels in each agency, usually interact with the chief of staff and the general counsel, the head of the executive branch. So I don't know. I can tell you, since I've been governor, that's just not something that I've gotten involved in. I got to focus on the task at hand, and you got good people working for you that can kind of sort out all that other stuff.
In court papers, FDLE argues that there's nothing wrong with lawyers from state agencies having conversations with the governor's lawyers about whether or not it's legal to release certain public records. Matt and Ginger.
Mike DeForest, thank you very much.